Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to use Google Calendar. This is a beginner video catered towards anyone who is completely unfamiliar with Google Calendar. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get started. First things first, you'll need a Google account to use Google Calendar. If you don't have one, go ahead and create one. They are free to use, straightforward, and if you don't know how to create a Google account, I will leave a link to the video explaining how to do so in the description box. Once you have a Google account, you can access the Google Calendar by typing calendar.google.com into a web browser. You can also access it from your Gmail, which I find to be the easiest method. Just go to Google Apps here where you have this app icon, click on it, and then scroll down to select Calendar right here, and it will open up in a new window like so. This is the default view and it's a weekly view, but you can change it to suit your needs. This is what it looks like in a monthly view, and holidays comes pre-filled in the calendar. Now you can change this view to a 4 days view like so, or you can change it to a 1 day view like so. But I find it easiest to just stick with the weekly view since you do have that little smaller monthly calendar on the left right here. If you want to add an event to your Google Calendar, you can go up right here at the top left corner of your screen and click on this drop down button, then click on event, and then I find it easiest to click on more options to open this up in a bigger view. This is where you can name your events. For example, I can just title this training. Now you can choose a start and end time, which will determine how long your meeting is. If it's in person, you can add a location right here, and if it's virtual, you can add your Google Meet link. This is also where you can add a description for your meeting like so, and the description box is also the best place to paste a link from different video conference service like a Zoom link or a Skype link. You can also set alerts for your meetings in the form of an email or a notification, and you can even add multiple if you think you might need multiple reminders for meetings. To invite other people to your event, if you click on guest, all you have to do is type in their email address and then click enter. You can also change the preferences that your guests have, so if you want to include them being allowed to modify events, or if you don't want them to be able to see who is invited or coming to an event, you can change that right here. And then once you save your event, you have the option to send them an email, so go ahead and click on send. If you want your event to repeat, you can use this drop down menu right here, and there are tons of options. You can do daily, weekly, monthly, annually, and of course custom as well. You can set it to repeat bi-weekly or 3 times a week, and you can change the days that it repeats on. You can also choose when the repeating event will end. It might never end, or it might end on a certain day or date, or you might choose to end it after a certain number of occurrences. Now, if you want to stop the repeating event, you can just go on here and choose does not repeat. You can also make all day events if you don't have a specific time in mind. Just click the all day button and the all day events will show up at the top of the calendar since they don't have a specific time slot. You can also share your calendar with co-workers or family members if you want them to be able to see your calendar and your schedule as well by clicking the 3 dots next to your calendar, and then go on to settings and sharing, and scrolling down to share with specific people or groups by adding their emails like so. I also wanted to show you what it looks like when you receive a Google Calendar invitation to your email. You have these options here: yes, no, maybe, then more options where you can propose a new time or add a note. If you select yes, it will be automatically added to your calendar, and if you select no or more options, you can then add a note explaining why you can't make the meeting, and then you click send. A great way to organize Google Calendar is by keeping separate work and personal calendars. I'll show you next how to add a new calendar by going to other calendars, then click the plus sign, and then you can name your calendar. So this would be my work calendar. Then click create calendar. Now you can see my work calendar, and then you can see my personal calendar in my calendars list. If there's a calendar over here that you don't want to be visible, click the three dots and then choose hide from this list, and then you won't see it in your my calendar section anymore. You can also change the color that your calendar is displayed as by clicking the three dots and then choosing any color from this list or creating your own with the plus sign. If you want to unhide the calendar, go to the settings at the top right here, click on settings, and on the left hand side you'll see all the calendars you have access to. Work calendar was the one I hid before. If we click the eye, it will unhide the calendar, and as you can see, it's now showing up in our my calendars list once again. You can also create tasks in Google Calendar by going up to create and then clicking on task, and in this task, let's just say we have to review a presentation and we have to review it at say 2 p.m. Now go ahead and click on save, and it will now be added to our task list, which is just right next to the calendar icon in Google Calendar. If we click on that, you'll see all the tasks you have listed. You can also access your task through your Gmail on the right hand side. There's that task icon again, and click on it. It will pull up your task so you can check them off here. And if you want to see what task you've already completed, go back to your Google Calendar, click on the task icon right here, and then there's a drop down menu at the bottom that says completed, so you can see what task you've completed. I hope this video helped show you how to use Google Calendar. If you want me to make another video with more tips and tricks to help you organize or really utilize all the features of Google Calendar, let me know and I'm happy to make another video for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Thank you so much for watching.